Yo, what's going on, California Fishing Life fam? Welcome back to another adventure, and today we're going out of the Channel Islands. So, if you don't get the hint already, I love the Channel Islands. There is just so much wildlife, and the scenery is just amazing, and there's no way that you can capture its beauty in one 8-hour trip. So, I enjoy coming out to the Channel Islands every single time I'm out here. There's always something new, something exciting, and you never get tired of the adventure just because literally every day is different. And every time I've been out here, I've caught something really crazy, and today is no different. So I hope you all enjoyed this episode as much as I did filming it. There were a bunch of dolphins, which you'll see in a little bit. I got kind of excited, but I love seeing dolphins. They're super smart, and their mothers, when they're pregnant, they will hum to their babies so that the babies will recognize the mother's voice when they come out. Some pretty cool stuff. Anyway, enough of me talking. Here are the dolphins. Speaking of crazy things that you see at the Channel Islands, look at this. Somebody took a bite out of it, and it was whole when it went into the bait tank. So, those anchovies. Anyway, on to fishing. So, I hooked on to this thing. I did not know what it was. And it really did put this rod to the test. So, this rod is rated 20 to 60, and it was made here at California Fishing Life. So, bringing this behemoth up was pretty challenging just because of the sheer size of this thing. I thought I hooked onto like a rock or something, but it started moving, and this rod made pretty easy work of it. So pretty proud of our work here at California Fishing Life, and we are continuing to make some really nice rods. Thank you for everybody who has been inquiring, but we've just been so busy with our current orders. We can't fulfill all of them. So thank you so much for your patience, and I will get back to every single one of you. But here is me fighting this just gigantic monster, and I brought him up in about 6 minutes because that's how long this video clip is, about 6 minutes, and I was gassed. Like, your boy needs to do some CrossFit or something because fishing is cardio intensive, I'm telling you. Anyway, just wait until y'all see the size of this thing. And I was told by the deckhands and also my tuna uncle, this was a baby. This was a baby? Could you imagine when it gets to be fully grown? Man, this thing is gonna be huge. So the reason why these beautiful cowcods are endangered is because people used to fish them by the boatload, and it was not a sustainable way to fish at all, just because these cod or these rockfish take a very long time to grow. They don't grow very quickly, like by any stretch of the imagination. And to give you a accurate visual representation, this was a baby. This thing was huge. And people were telling me, yeah, the one that you caught was tiny. Wait, what? Like, literally, beside tuna, this was literally the biggest fish I have ever caught. And yeah, kind of demoralizing if you think about it when they're like, yeah, that was a baby. You be catching babies. How does that feel, you womb raider? The crazy thing is, though, you know exactly when you hook onto one because it feels gigantic. And when they shake their head, it's pretty crazy. It's like, whoa. And I hooked onto one right after this one, and I lost it, thank goodness, because I did not want to fight that thing all the way up again. That would have been really bad for your boy, because after this, I was pretty much done. Luckily, we were switching spots, and I had a couple minutes to rest up. But I'm telling you, I'm going to get into CrossFit, and we going to get after these fish. Also, I think another thing is I forget to breathe when I'm catching these things just because I'm so excited. So I just hold my breath the whole time. And then afterward, I'm like, air. And people always laugh at me. But hey, it's that's just the way that I roll, you know? I just kind of forget to breathe sometimes. Speaking of getting too excited, maybe this is just me, but I also want to hear your input, California Fishing Life fam. Do you get too excited the night before a fishing trip and you're not able to sleep? That has happened to me ever since I was a little kid. It never went away. So let me know in the comments below. Do you ever get so excited like you can't sleep the night before a trip, and then when you go on a trip, you're super tired, and then you're more prone to seasickness because you didn't get a good night's rest the night before? Just let me know in the comments below. I am very interested in knowing that I am not the only one out here doing this. Anyway, I hope you all enjoy this gigantic cowcod. And if you are still here, thanks for tuning in. This has been one crazy adventure, and the craziest thing is that it's just beginning. And I hope that you all are having a wonderful day wherever you are. And if not, I really do hope that your day gets better. Check out this giant baby that I caught. That is a baby cowcod. Isn't that crazy? Hold on. Let's get a better angle. Look. Bruh. That thing is huge. But like I said a million times in this video already, that's just a baby. So it looks like the deckhand is gaffing this cowcod, but he is not, I promise you. We're just getting him on the side of the mouth just so we can get him up onto the boat without harming the cowcod. And then we just photographed it and then let it go. This stop alone, we caught 6 or 7 cowcods, and the craziest thing is that they were all around this size, if not much bigger. So yes, I do believe people when they say now that the one that you caught was a look, bruh, that's a baby. And that's literally the biggest baby I have ever seen. Pretty awesome stuff. Like I said, I love this boat every time I go out of it. I always catch something new, and today was no different. Caught the cowcod and saw a bunch of cool wildlife and awesome weather today. Great people on the boat, and we hit our bag limits for everybody, and the weather, well, became weather, so we called it a day and we just went back to the docks. But today was very, very fun, and hopefully the weather picks up, the surface action picks up, and we will definitely be out here chasing that yellowtail. I have still not caught a yellowtail and successfully landed it. There are theories of what I hooked onto my last trip out for tuna. People were saying that it was yellowtail, but we will never know because it straightened out my hook. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this episode as much as I did filming it. And as always, take care of yourselves, take care of others, stay bent.